Good morning, everyone. I am Dr. Manoj from Teamly Skills University, Commerce and Management Department. And today we have this webinar related to effect of COVID on financial sector. So before I start, uh, let's have some uh, uh, background of the COVID. COVID-19 has already had a significant impact on uh, global financial sector market, including India. So today we are going to cover the background of the topic and about this expert, and then we have different kind of question answer session with the expert, with our expert related to financial sector. So starting from the background, COVID-19 has already had a significant impact on global financial market, including India, and it may have several other adverse implications for many entities. As coronavirus continues to spread and more information coming to light, the financial sector with beginning of the new financial year need to consider these impact on their businesses. COVID-19 may impact the financial sector in a significant way. So to discuss all these impact on financial market, we have among us a young and dynamic expert with the industry, CA Chintan Sa. CA Chintan Sa is a practicing chartered accountant and proprietor of CD Sign Company. He is having more than 6 years of experience in the field of corporate accounting, secretarial compliances, tax matters, accountancy, audit, and covering wide range of sub-activities related to profession. The major and significant activities carried by the Chintan Sa are statutory audit, internal audit, management audit, secretarial audit, property audit, stock audit, tax audit, GST audit, bank audit, and other related activities. Welcome, CA Chintan Sa. Welcome, sir, to the
Yes,
webinar.
sir. Thank you.
And with the welcome to you, I would like to start our webinar. I'm going to ask you the question related to financial sectors, and I hope you will give insight to the impact which are to be uh, uh, have significant impact on the financial market. So,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
I'm starting with my first question. Here is on the screen.
Okay.
My first question will be, what is effect of COVID-19 on the economy as a
Yeah.
whole?
Okay.
Yes, please.
First of all, good morning, all the participants,
Good morning, sir.
and thanks to Team Skill University for giving me these opportunities. Today's first question is, what is the effect of COVID-19 on the economy? So, as usually, all of us are very well known that economy is smallest man to richest man. Economy has COVID-19 has badly effect on everyone. The economy has been affected very badly by the coronavirus, as we all are very known. It can be clearly seen that coronavirus has impacted on most of the country's economies and several companies' financial situation. But however, this impact is very dangerous for countries who depends on just one source of income. Like, and a good example of this might be Iraq, because Iraq is because they depends almost all on oil and its price fallen slightly, because इराक में क्या है, इराक में only oil का production हो रहा है, they are depending on production of oil, so that if this situation continuously seriously, they will impact on their economies. Second is stock market. Stock market is badly affected by coronavirus. Third one is flights, hotels, material goods, production department, food. Reduction in the urban transaction can lead to a step fall in the consumption of non-essential goods. COVID-19 has also reduced our country's GDP. GDP means gross domestic product. Agriculture industry also has very badly affected by coronavirus. These all these are the all the sectors which are affected from COVID-19 on our economy. Out of which I want to
Thank you, sir. Uh,
now we
uh,
discussing in details
yes, sir.
how flights, hotels, materials, goods, food, agriculture, how it is affected by coronavirus.
Okay.
As we all are very known that all flights, domestic or international flights are stopped और hotels are stopped. एंड होटल्स का तो बात करो तो अभी तो एक साल तक कोई बाहर खाने नहीं जाएगा, राइट। बड़े बड़े डिपार्टमेंट्स जो है मटेरियल्स के जो प्रोडक्शन कर रहे हैं वो सब बंद हो चुके हैं, फूड डिपार्टमेंट बंद हो चुका है अभी। वी हाउ लॉन्ग डज इट टेक टू रिकवर फ्रॉम दिस मेडिकल एंड इकोनॉमिक क्राइसिस, अभी किसी को पता नहीं है आगे क्या होने वाला है। सो ऐसे तरह के बहुत सारे इफेक्ट है इकोनॉमी पर जो भी आज कंटिन्यू से चालू भी है और अभी किसी को पता नहीं अभी फ्यूचर में क्या होने वाला है। जब तक इसकी मेडिसिन नहीं आएगी तब तक इट विल बी अफेक्टेड very badly. And as we all are known that yesterday our prime minister has given one of the biggest, that is a 20 lakh crore, which is 10% of our GDP, and 20 lakh crore is equal to 149 countries gross GDP. सो ये बहुत बड़ा पैकेज है, राहत पैकेज हमारे इंडिया के लिए। सो सर, इज इट ओके फॉर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Uh, the second question would be going to the straight to the financial sector. The main financial sector's player is banking sector. My question would be from the banking sector. Uh,
Okay.
what is the effect of COVID on the banking industry?
Okay, sir. So there are 4 to 5 points which we cover in effect of COVID-19's effect on banking sector.
Yes, sir.
First, we start with some basic description. Like there is a denying the fact that this pandemic is affecting and going to affect banking industry worldwide. Banking is business when the raw materials deposits are converted into loans and investment. The difference of interest rate is the main source of earning for the banks. सबको पता है बैंक इनकम क्या होती है, इंटरेस्ट इनकम होती है। Now in the lockdown periods when the economic activities are on very lower side, how do you expect that the banking business will be smoothly going? अभी तो कोई मॉनिटरिंग पीरियड पता है आपको सबको आ चुका है, कोई इंटरेस्ट पे नहीं कर रहा है, इंस्टॉलमेंट पे नहीं कर रहा है। प्लीज अप्रिशिएट दैट द डिमांड फॉर क्रेडिट इज कंटिन्यूसली गोइंग डाउन।
Yeah.
व्हाई द बिजनेसमैन विल पे इंटरेस्ट टू द बैंक? अगर बिजनेस नहीं चलेगा तो कौन इंटरेस्ट पे करेगा, कौन इंस्टॉलमेंट पे करेगा? So RBI has given moratorium period for 3 months, and also this 3 months period can be extended to another 3 months. So 6 months. The bank has gone interest and installment income for 6 months. This demand lost for say 3 months is the loss forever. The bank's profit margin will be low and their non-performing assets will be high. एनपीए भी सब बैंक में बढ़ जाएगा as the money is not rotating at the business, so the borrowers will not be able to repay their loan liabilities. The time period given by Reserve Bank of India for not treating these loans as NPA is only 3 months. आरबीआई ने जो टाइम पीरियड दिया है मॉनिटरिंग पीरियड में वो ओनली 3 मंथ्स का दिया है अभी। तो ऐसा नहीं है कि 3 महीने का इंस्टॉलमेंट आपको पे नहीं करना है। दिस इंस्टॉलमेंट विल बी इन्वॉल्व इन योर टर्म्स, इन योर लोन टर्म्स। फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपकी 10 साल की एक लोन चल रही है फॉर 10 ईयर्स, उसका 3 इंस्टॉलमेंट अभी आपने पे नहीं किया बिकॉज आपने मॉनिटरिंग पीरियड का बेनिफिट लिया है, तो अभी आपकी लोन टर्म क्या हो जाएगी, 10 ईयर और 3 मंथ्स। तो लास्ट के 3 मंथ्स आपके इंस्टॉलमेंट उसमें ऐड हो जाएगा, और जो इंटरेस्ट जो अभी आप पे नहीं कर रहे हो 3 मंथ्स का, तो इंटरेस्ट का दूसरा 2 इंस्टॉलमेंट और बढ़ जाएगा। तो अभी आपकी फाइनल लोन टर्म्स हो गई 10 ईयर्स और 5 मंथ्स। तो इट अल्टीमेटली ये क्लाइंट को लॉस ही होता है। आफ्टर दिस पीरियड द बोरोवर आर सपोज टू पे देयर मंथली क्वार्टरली ऑब्लिगेशंस विद कंपाउंडेड इंटरेस्ट, और इसमें कंपाउंडेड इंटरेस्ट पे करना पड़ेगा, सिंपल इंटरेस्ट नहीं रहेगा। हाउ दे विल मैनेज टू पे इज एनीबडीज गेस। This will be affect the economy and all economic activities directly or banking industry. But there is also one good impact is extensive use to digital channels by the general public. पहले जनरल पब्लिक थी वो बिफोर द कोरोना वायरस they they were go to bank and doing such small banking industry, and now is all our persons use digital channels of the banking. So that is a good impact of COVID-19. Now there is a major changes credit risk and assessment. Credit risk assessment means जिसकी लोन चलती है बैंक में वो लोग का असेसमेंट होता है कि इसका क्रेडिट पीरियड कितना है. द RBI हैज़ गिवन सर्टेन वेवर्स टू द बोरोवर्स एज वी डिस्कस अर्लियर. Moratorium period, which includes moratorium to pay principal and interest with relaxations on their classification as a non-performing assets. मैं आपको एक सिंपल चीज़ बता दूं कि समझो व्हाट इज NPA, नॉन परफॉर्मिंग एसेट्स. अगर आपकी कोई लोन चल रही है कोई भी बैंक में और आप 3 महीने का इंस्टॉलमेंट कंटिन्यूसली पे नहीं करते हो, तो दैट अकाउंट वुड बी कन्वर्टेड इनटू NPA, दैट इज अ क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ बैंकिंग सेक्टर. तो आपका अकाउंट NPA हो जाएगा. लेकिन अभी मॉनिटरिंग पीरियड चल रहा है तो 3 महीने का RBI ने डिडक्शन दिया हुआ है. तो अगर आप ये 3 महीने का समझो इंस्टॉलमेंट पे नहीं करोगे तो आपका अकाउंट NPA से बच जाएगा. दिस हैज़ बीन इम्प्लीमेंटेड टू हेल्प बोरोवर्स टाइड ओवर टेम्पररी फिनेंशियल डिफिकल्टीज. तो अभी जो टेम्पररी डिफिकल्टीज होती है सब बिजनेसमैन को, तो वो वर्किंग कैपिटल उसको यूज़ कर सकते हो. However, bank will have to identify and monitor the borrower who are facing temporary and long-term financial difficulties. Such borrower will be provisionally accordingly. Banks would therefore be required to maintain robust risk management functions and track their borrowers individually to determine and segregate the permanent impact from the temporary impact and make appropriate provision. We have mentioned below some of the key areas that merit consideration. तो अभी इफेक्ट समझो कौन सी रहेगी. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इज लिक्विडिटी. गिवन द सिचुएशन ऑफ द लॉकडाउन इन द कंट्री, the defaults may have increased substantially as may companies would have lost revenue for a long time. कुछ इंडस्ट्री ऐसी है because of COVID-19 they lost their revenue for a long time. सो 3 महीने का इंस्टॉलमेंट बंद कर दिया, लेकिन आगे क्या होगा, आगे बिजनेस समझो जैसे कि ट्रैवल्स बिजनेस, होटल बिजनेस, फ्लाइट बिजनेस, वो ऐसा तो है ना कि 3 महीने के बाद वो सब चालू हो जाएगा. एन इंक्रीज इन डिफॉल्ट इज लाइकली टू कोज इश्यू इन लिक्विडिटी एंड कैपिटल एडिक्वेसी. तो उनको लिक्विडिटी का प्रॉब्लम रहेगा. However, the RBI has come up with certain measures to provide liquidity to all the lending institutions. उसमें क्या इंक्लूड्स है, एक्शन ऑफ टारगेटेड लॉन्ग टर्म रिपोर्ट्स ऑपरेशंस ऑफ 3 years टेन्योर ऑफ अप्रोप्रिएट साइज एट अ फ्लोटिंग रेट लाइंग टू द पॉलिसी. कल जो राहत पैकेज दिया उसमें पहले MSME सेक्टर को जिसकी जो लोन चल रही है उनका 10% एक्स्ट्रा लोन विदाउट एनी गारंटी कोलेटरल सिक्योरिटी मिलेगी. और कल जो राहत पैकेज दिया उसमें उसको 10% दूसरा एक्सटेंड करके अभी 20% हो गया. इट मीन्स कोई बिजनेसमैन का समझो 1 करोड़ का CC लोन टर्म लोन चल रहा है तो उनको एक्स्ट्रा 20 लाख रुपया फॉर वर्किंग कैपिटल अभी कोविड-19 में मिलेगा, विदाउट एनी सिक्योरिटी, विदाउट एनी गारंटी, विदाउट एनी कोलेटरल सिक्योरिटी। तो लिक्विडिटी अभी थोड़ी ये बढ़ेगी उससे। थर्ड वन इज गोइंग कॉन्सर्न एंड इम्पैक्ट ऑफ सब्सिक्वेंट इवेंट्स। मीन्स गोइंग कॉन्सर्न मीन्स सब बिजनेस अभी आगे चलने वाला, अपना अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड अगर आपने देखा होगा तो अपना अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड गोइंग कॉन्सर्न के हिसाब से सब बिजनेस चलते हैं, लेकिन अभी सबका बिजनेस 2-3 महीने से बंद है। तो व्हाट इज द इफेक्ट ऑफ गोइंग कॉन्सर्न गिवन द अनप्रिडिक्टेबिलिटी ऑफ द पोटेंशियल इम्पैक्ट ऑफ द आउटब्रेक ऑफ कोविड-19? there may be a material uncertainty that casts significant doubt on the entity's ability to operate under the going concern basis. The degree of consideration required, the conclusion reached, and the required level of disclosure will depend on the facts and circumstances in each case. This is because not all entities will be affected in the same manner and to the same extent. Significant judgment and continuously updates to the assessment till the date of issuance of the financial statement. Further, the BFSI sector in India will need to ensure that effective procedures are in place to identify and disclose materials events such as bankruptcies of the borrowers, of the impact on lending portfolio due to liquidity or business issues in particular sectors such as real estate, small and micro enterprise (SME), and after the reporting period, right? और adverse impact on specific loan convent ratios being trigger, जैसे कि given the current crisis and its impact on the capital markets and business across, banks and NBFCs will face clients who are potentially experience stress financial condition, including deterioration of their credit ratings and credit quality. In certain cases, there is a likeliness of borrowers to breach certain covenants linked to ratios like the current ratio, profitability ratio, return on equity, debt coverage ratio. तो ये जो करंट रेशियो है, प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी रेशियो है, रिटर्न ऑन इक्विटी आरओई रेशियो है, डेट कवरेज रेशियो है, वो सब रेशियो सेट नहीं होगा। इन सम केसेस द कन्वेनेंट बीच कुड लीड टू क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ अ लोन्स एज अ नॉन परफॉर्मिंग असेट्स। अगर ये सब रेशियो नहीं सेट होगा तो अकाउंट शुड बी गेट इनटू एनपीए। So this is also one of the most problem. So as we discussed, these all are the impacts of COVID-19 on banking industry.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for giving your views on impact of banking sector. My next question would be the related industry. It is non-banking financial companies or corporations. What will be the effect on non-banking financial corporations?
Yeah. Because of COVID-19, non-banking financial companies markets rolling down, very down, once known as the most preferred stock. Most of the जितने भी अभी समझो NBFC है have lost close to approximately 30 to 40% value in the last 1 month. The revenue stream of all NBFC will be hugely impacted as there would be a significant drop in transactions. सब ट्रांजेक्शन भी बहुत डाउन हो चुके हैं।
Yes.
लोन रिपेमेंट्स एटसेट्रा, समझो बैंकिंग की ये हालत है तो अभी छोटी बैंक एनबीएफसी मीन्स छोटी बैंक, वन टाइप ऑफ छोटी बैंक ही है वो एट ऑल लेवल कंट्री वाइड। दिस मीन्स लेस कलेक्शन बाय द एनबीएफसी। कोई इंस्टॉलमेंट पे नहीं करेगा तो बैंक एनबीएफसी को पैसा नहीं मिलेगा, और बिकॉज ऑफ दिस लेस कलेक्शन ऑफ द एनबीएफसी इम्पैक्टिंग देयर डे टू डे ऑपरेशनल एंड प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी। So एक वो अफेक्ट रहेगा। अफेक्टेड बिजनेस ड्यू टू कोविड-19 may take time to repay their loans and would further require financial assistance to weather this storm once the crisis is over। वो पता नहीं अभी कब होने वाला है। NBFC relying on digital processing of transaction and bills can get their process disrupted due to hardware shortage, क्योंकि अभी NBFC को डिजिटल प्रोसेसिंग पर ही रहना पड़ता है और अभी हार्डवेयर शॉर्टेज सिंस इंपोर्टिंग कंट्रीज लाइक कोरिया एंड चाइना आर नॉट ऑपरेटिंग देयर फैक्ट्रीज. So one of the crucial points is that crucial pillar to the Indian economy, MSME, will now struggle to sustain business, and this will impact the NBFC's assets quality requirement. NBFC ने MSME को बहुत से एडवांसेस पहले दे चुकी है और अभी MSME जितने भी है मीडियम एंड स्मॉल एंटरप्राइज विल नॉट स्ट्रगल टू सस्टेन बिजनेस. उनका बिजनेस सस्टेन कैसे होगा वो भी किसी को पता नहीं है उसके, लेकिन अभी राहत पैकेज तो इश्यू कर दिया है. लेकिन मुझे लगता है राहत पैकेज एक वन टाइप ऑफ लॉलीपॉप है फ्रॉम गवर्नमेंट टू MSME. New policy measures or accounting rules could make the NBFC vulnerable as a coronavirus pandemic looms to push the world into a downturn. Larger work pressure on NBFC employee to complete all the pending build-up work once the crisis is stable, and stretch targets on each employee to grow business. Finally, to conclude, for those NBFCs like who are well prepared with their business continuously and contingency plan can quickly respond back post the coronavirus outbreak slowdown. जो NBFC ने अपना समझो पहले से बिजनेस प्रिपेयर किया हुआ है, उनकी कंटिजेंसी उतनी प्लान अच्छा होगा, उनका कंटिजेंसी रिस्क कम होगा, वही बिजनेस कोरोना वायरस के बाद सेटअप फिर से हो सकेगा. A well-prepared organizations can definitely bounce back, and NBFC with proper planning can overcome the impact of this disruption. In addition, on a positive side, अगर पॉजिटिव साइड हम लेते हैं तो एंड बीइंग वेरी ऑप्टिमिस्टिक, द वीकेनिंग इकोनॉमी ड्यू टू कोविड-19 may force Indian government and regulators to take necessary measures and introduce their policy measures to strengthen NBFC. अभी गवर्नमेंट भी इंट्रूड करेगी NBFC को स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाने में. द क्रिटिकल थिंग टू डू नाउ इज स्टेबिलाइज द सिस्टम को भी कैसे स्टेबिलाइज करना है, देयर इज अ वेरी बिग क्वेश्चन. जो कॉन्फिडेंस टू दी कंज्यूमर्स को कॉन्फिडेंस देना रहेगा, बिजनेसमैन को देना रहेगा, एंड इंडस्ट्री विल कैपिटल एंड रिड्यूस द इंटरेस्ट रेट. कल भी MSME सेक्टर को गवर्नमेंट में राहत पैकेज में लोन देने का किया, लेकिन उसमें एक फैक्टर हाइड रखा है विच इज़ अ इंटरेस्ट फैक्टर. कल जितना भी डिस्कशन हुआ उसमें इंटरेस्ट रेट अभी नहीं इश्यू अभी जाहिर नहीं किया है कि कितना इंटरेस्ट पे MSME को लोन मिलेगी. अगर समझो 6.5%, 7%, 7.5% के आसपास लोन देंगे तो एवरी MSME विल टेक बेनिफिट ऑफ दिस राहत पैकेज. बट इफ लोन इंटरेस्ट इज 9 to 5%, तो 9.5% पे लोन लेके क्या करेंगे वो लोग? दैट इज अ स्टिल वेरी बिग इश्यू. And इम्पैक्ट ऑन दूसरा NBFC में 2-3 points that will I discuss more. Business model reassessment, that is also the impact of NBFC. Due to significant change in the market condition, firms may have to revisit their business model assessment for their existing financial instrument in case the sale of loans or investment is due to an increase in credit risk. Then it would be consistent with the business model objective hold to collect as the credit quality of financial assets is relevant to the entity's ability to collect contractual cash flow, and the sale is triggered due to significant deterioration in the market condition or contractual specific credit risk problem. Last point is fair value competition may undergo a change. जैसे इंडियन AS 113 फेयर वैल्यू मेजरमेंट स्पेसिफाई द मेजरमेंट डेट एग्जिट प्राइस एस्टिमेट बेस्ड ऑन assumption that is market participants would make under current market condition. The first quarter of 2020 has seen increasing market volatility on the basis that there are still quoted prices in an active market or are still observed. The increase in volatility should not change the way fair value is measured at the measurement date. मेजरमेंट करना बहुत मुश्किल रहेगा अभी for NBFs. In level 3, where unobserved inputs are significant to the measurements as a whole, incorporating such increase in volatility into valuation models may pose challenge to reporting entities. When making critical assessment and judgments for measuring fair value, the entity should consider what conditions and corresponding assumptions were known to market participants. The intent is to convey the current value of the assets or liabilities at the measurement date, not its potential value at a future date. Future date पर जो valuation अभी not possible. Current value of the assets or liabilities at the measurement date. So this is the conclusion. What is the effect of COVID on MSME?
Thank you, sir. Uh, one more major pillar of the financial sector, apart from banking and NBFC, is our insurance industry. My
Correct.
next question would be from the insurance
Yeah, please.
industry. Uh, Please tell us about what will be the effect of COVID on the insurance.
Yeah. इंश्योरेंस सेक्टर पर भी बहुत बड़ा इफेक्ट हुआ है कोविड-19 का, वो भी हम डिस्कस करते हैं. हाउ इंश्योरेंस आर गेटिंग इम्पैक्टेड इन टर्म्स ऑफ देयर असेट्स एंड लायबिलिटीज रिफ्लेक्टेड इन द बैलेंस शीट. इंश्योरेंस सेक्टर की जो कंपनीज है उनके असेट्स एंड लायबिलिटीज रिफ्लेक्टेड इन द बैलेंस शीट. दिस एज अ रिजल्ट returns their business continuously as well as future growth. The pandemic is an acid test for financial institutions and more so insurance as a stress that they have tested and scrutinized their financial risk analysis. There are total 3 points which we which today we will discuss, that is the effect of COVID-19 on insurance sector. First is mortality claims. Life and health insurer, while evaluating the impact of COVID-19 on their claims, may consider alternate scenario that would have led to the spread of the pandemic. This may vary from short-term outbreaks, medium-term epidemics, and longer-term pandemic. That is a longer-term pandemic, that is effects lasting for around 12 months. Medium-term epidemic means up to 6 months, and very shorter-term outbreaks means 1 to 2 months. Total 1 to 2 months, up to 6 months, and effects more than 12 months. Health insurance also need to factor in the capacity of the Indian healthcare system and the effectiveness of actions taken by the government. That is a mortality claims. Second is also loss of profit loss. Quite a few companies may I claims under the loss of profit loss in their insurance contracts. This typically covers losses due to factory shutdowns when unforeseen circumstances such as fire or accident occur. Many companies had taken insurance policies to cover loss arising जैसे कि फायर इंश्योरेंस और एक्सीडेंट इंश्योरेंस due to certain unforeseen circumstances. But it is uncertain whether they will be covered for coronavirus under such policies. That is a loss of profit flows. Third one is financial and cash flow impact due to COVID-19 on insurance. All insurance, including reinsurance in India, will need to evaluate the pandemic's impact on their financial statement and cash flow. Cash flow is very major issues for insurance companies. On the asset side, how will ratings and expected loss in the debt's portfolio be affected? What is the likely range of monetary policy रिस्पॉन्स फ्रॉम आरबीआई, जो आरबीआई ने मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी दिया है, एंड हाउ विल दिस अफेक्ट शॉर्ट टर्म बेसिस विद इवॉल्विंग मार्केट्स कंडीशंस। उससे कुछ बेनिफिट होगा कंपनी को, मार्केट इट फेसिबल टू execute an effective reinvestment strategy. How will duration matches assets and liabilities management? That all are the problems that we are facing and insurance company facing in this COVID-19 situation. On the liability side, that is a one is the asset side, and now second is the liability side. What will be the impact of the strange healthcare system on mortality, which includes deaths due to COVID-19 and otherwise? How will the health, economy, and social impacts of the pandemic affects lapse rates? Broadly, all insurance need to analyze financial and operational risk and their impacts on the cost of capital under different economic scenario. That is effect on liability side also done and on asset side. Accordingly, this insurance need to define the triggers for remedial management actions under each of these scenario. So there is total, according to me, mortality claims is affected, loss of profit loss is affected, asset side affected, liability side affected, ultimately financial and cash flow affected of the insurance company due to COVID-19. Okay, sir.
Uh, thank, thank you so much. Uh, Here my questions ended. Let me
Yeah,
conclude
please.
with whatever you have told us.
Yeah,
Thank you, Chintan sir. As sir told us about the economic effect and financial market effect of COVID-19 on these sectors, uh, my takeaway or conclusion is that as every individual is affected by this outbreak of coronavirus, and everyone is working from their home, they are trying hard to be in the market, but all the companies and all the sectors have lost their businesses. They have different kind of losses in the businesses, and everybody is having some financial crunches too. And as Chintan sir told us that every individual is a single unit of an economy, and if a single unit of economy is affected, the economy as a whole will also be affected with the same. So economy is really very badly impacted with this, and so the financial market is. And in financial market, if we talk about banking sector, sir told us that banking sector is adversely affected due to liquidity crunches and as far as a risk assessment uh, measures, because as government and RBI is giving some relaxation norms for the businesses, and by this way the bank is not able to properly assess the risk of the customers, and that may lead in future for NPAs, more NPAs. And likewise, as people are not having liquid fund in their hand, they are withdrawing more instead of depositing into the banks. And bank has, this is the raw material for the bank. The deposits is the raw material for the bank, and bank is not able to get more deposit, and bank has to lend more as per the government's norm. By this way, banking also has some liquidity problem also, and it will also lead to a profit delay in the banking sector. So these are the impact on the banking sector. Banking sector is having some challenges, but every challenges comes with some opportunities too. The banking sector will also be benefited with the digitization of the transactions. So more digital transaction will be there, and this is the good thing only we can see right now. But in future, the nature of banking definitely will going to be changed because of this type of pandemic. Will come with some opportunities too. Next, we have discussed with Chintan sir about the effect of COVID on NBFCs. So NBFCs mainly are the non-banking financial corporation, the financial corporation who lends to the businesses, short-term businesses, give trade different type of financial instruments in the market. They also like capital market, brokering group firms, merchant bankers and all that thing, and they will also had the bad impact on their businesses, as everyone can see the stock market is going down day by day. The top good companies is also not able to uh, uh, able to give the support line to their stock prices. And they are also facing the same problem as banks are facing. They are also facing the liquidity crunch and also the profit, less profit. And also, but there is a chance we can be optimistic, as CS Chandan has told, that government is taking many norms to boost the economy. Like yesterday, they have announced a package of 20 lakh crores for the help to the boost the economy. These are some positive waves which are coming, but still the industry is in uh, adverse situation. Like the insurance companies too. Insurance companies also have a pressure of mortality claim, loss of profit claims, and also some financial cash flow impacts. So all in all, we can see the financial sector is also having facing a crucial problem, uh, adverse situations. But as I already said, all challenges which comes, they comes with some opportunities too. All banking sector, financial sector will understand the situation and will come up with some good products, ideas, and some good uh, changes which will impact our economic, boost our economic soon. So with the hope that we'll recover from all these situations soon, uh, I am inviting you all. If you have any queries, you can ask with Chintan sir. Uh, Chintan sir?
Yes, please.
Yes.
If any,
If anybody has any questions, can ask.
even any questions from yesterday's our from Rahat package also, you can ask me.
Sir, I have
Yes,
one question.
yes, sir.
Sir, I would like to know if I have a question for the startups, those
Okay,
who are on the concept phase of a startup or they are ready with their idea at launch.
okay.
Is there anything in this package for those people too?
Yes, definitely. If
Yes.
anyone has a good skill, good startup, good project, then they will have to first prepare their project for 5 years, to
Yeah.
what actually they want to do, and then apply to loan for liquidity or working capital into bank. Then they will be get definitely proper amount of loan and also get subsidy in interest amount.
Okay. Sir, one one more question.
Yeah.
As we have discussed about the financial sector,
Hmm.
is there any chances in the financial sector after the pandemic is over,
Hmm.
or we recovers little bit? Is there any chances to have more job opportunities in the sector, or company will reduce the staff, or they will increase the staff?
एक्चुअली क्या है अभी जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज के लिए तो ऐसा है कि कुछ कह नहीं सकते। दोनों साइड
Okay.
50-50% है। बढ़ भी सकता है और कम भी हो सकता है। डिपेंड्स ऑन मार्केट। अभी कोविड-19 कितना चलेगा, अभी पूरा खत्म तो होने वाला है नहीं कि चलो अभी 2 महीने के बाद समझो कोई केस ही नहीं आएगा अभी इंडिया में, ऐसा तो होने नहीं वाला है।
Sir, my question, why I have asked this question, because after as COVID impact is reducing or it is a little bit relaxed,
हम्म।
all the universities and colleges are having their final batches out, and all students will look for the jobs in the market. So that will be another adverse situation for the economy or the
राइट,
country. The more people will be looking for the job, and there will be no job in the market.
राइट।
So will this package, which is government is announcing, may impact on the retention of the jobs?
यस, 100% इट्स वेरी इफेक्ट्स ऑन द जॉब। बट समझो ये जो पैकेज जो दिया हुआ है, वो पैकेज में 20% एक्सटेंड लोन कर सकते हो आप और नया लोन आप ले सकते हो। लेकिन उसमें कैसा है कि जो रीपेमेंट करना है वो 4 इयर्स में आपको रीपे करना है लोन। तो फर्स्ट ईयर आपको ओनली इंटरेस्ट पे करना है और देन 3 इयर्स में आपको इंस्टॉलमेंट देना है। तो जो राहत पैकेज है वो जस्ट मेरे हिसाब से जस्ट लाइक ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट। कोई राहत
Oh,
एक्चुअली दिया नहीं, कि वेवर नहीं किया है, कोई इंटरेस्ट वेव नहीं किया है। रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट कम नहीं है, इंस्टॉलमेंट भी आपको पे करना ही है, तो वेवर किसकी बात
You
करनी
mean to
है?
say only liquidity has been provided?
यस राइट.
Yes, yes, yes. So
समझो,
that the business can be
फॉर
run
दैट
properly.
वी हैव मोर वन एग्जांपल, लाइक टीडीएस रेट जो रिड्यूस किया है 25% से.
Yes, yes.
समझो जस्ट फॉर एग्जांपल हम प्रोफेशनल फी का 10% टीडीएस काटते हैं, तो उसका अभी डिडक्ट करना है 7.5%, राइट.
Yes.
तो जो 2.5% हम जो कम रेट अभी से कट करेंगे तो उनका बेनिफिट सामने वाली पार्टी को होगा, लेकिन वो टेम्पररी लिक्विडिटी होगा.
Okay.
समझे, उनको तो जो टैक्स आएगा फ्यूचर में उनके इनकम टैक्स रिटर्न में, तो उसको तो पे करना ही है 1 साल के
Correct.
बाद,
Correct.
राइट.
Correct. Correct.
तो गवर्नमेंट बोल रही है कि टीडीएस 25% कट करने से 50,000 करोड़ का हम राहत कर रहे हैं. तो वो राहत कैसे मिलेगी?
And that is only a liquidity in hand
या
of the
राइट
client.
राइट राइट.
Good, good, sir. Good, sir. Do anybody has any question to ask with the CA Chintan, sir?
दूसरा भी एक ऐसा है, अगर क्वेश्चन है तो पूछ लो, फिर अगर बाद में आई विल एक्सप्लेन.
Yes. I think nobody is asking any
या
question.
तो
You can
जस्ट फॉर योर नॉलेज, पीएफ भी अभी समझो एम्प्लॉय का और एम्प्लॉयर का गवर्नमेंट पे करने वाली है, ऐसा
Yes.
जाहिरात किया हुआ है.
Yes.
उसमें
Yes.
भी कुछ 1 लाख करोड़ का राहत पैकेज है, लेकिन उसमें भी ऐसा एक कंडीशन रखा हुआ है कि 90% ऑफ एम्प्लॉय हैविंग सैलरी लेस देन 15,000, राइट. तो समझो अगर आपकी प्रीमाइसिस में 10 एम्प्लॉय है, तो उसका 90% ओनली 1 एम्प्लॉय हुआ, तो एक एम्प्लॉय का सैलरी 15,000 से ऊपर हो तो चलेगा, अदरवाइज नहीं चलेगा. 2 एम्प्लॉय का सैलरी 15,000 से ज़्यादा है तो इसमें एलिजिबल नहीं होगा. तो ऐसे कितनी कंपनियां होगी कि जिसमें 15,000 से कम सबका सैलरी होगा?
Very rare. Very rare.
वेरी लेस.
Yes, sir.
तो 10 to 20% कंपनीज उसमें इंक्लूड होगी, क्योंकि अभी समझो ना 2-3 बंदे का तो 15,000 से ज़्यादा पगार होता है सैलरी, तो कोई भी
Mm-hmm.
इंस्टीट्यूट्स में, तो
Mm-hmm.
वो उसमें से निकल जाएगी. 90% कवर करना है.
Mm-hmm.
और उसमें एक्सक्लूडेड एम्प्लॉय भी आ गया. समझो कि कोई कंपनी है प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, उसका डायरेक्टर को रेम्यूनरेशन पे कर रहे हैं 1 लाख रुपया, तो कंपनी में डायरेक्टर्स का रेम्यूनरेशन तो 50,000 से कम होता ही नहीं है,
Mm-hmm.
छोटी कंपनी या बड़ी कंपनी. तो ये एम्प्लॉय को भी उसमें इंक्लूड कर देने का है, तो उनको
Oh,
भी काउंट करना है.
okay.
ऐसा है. तो ऐसा कुछ राहत मुझे लगता नहीं कि मिलेगा
Mm-hmm.
अल्टीमेटली, लेकिन एक 20 लाख करोड़ है, अभी देखते हैं क्या होता है मार्केट में.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us
यस सर.
and giving your valuable views on the impact, COVID impact on financial sector. I thank you on the behalf of Team Lead Skills University and on
थैंक
the
यू.
behalf of all the participants. Thank you
थैंक यू
so much,
सर.
sir, for joining in. Thank you so much. Thank you, participants, for joining us.
थैंक यू ऑल ऑफ यू.
Over to you, Pragya.
Thank you everybody for joining in. Thank you Chintan for giving your time, and thank you Manoj for
Thank you,
moderating
ma'am.
it.
Thank you. Thank you.
In the end, I would like to tell you that I'll be sending out the recorded session of the whole video. If you have any questions, you can write back on that mail. I'll make sure that it reaches out to Manoj and Chintan for their responses.
Yes, yes, sure.
Meanwhile, thank you so much everybody for joining in. Please be safe. Thank you.
One
Yes.
question I think we can have.
Yes, yes, sir.